So, Jeremy, now that I have you here, what can I do for you? I'm a very busy woman and I don't have a lot of time on my hands.
Yes, Mrs. Parsons, I wanted...
Please, call me Mandy. We're much past the formalities.
Very well. Mandy, I wanted to talk to you about my state of mental health around the office.
Have people been bothering you, Jeremy?
Well, no, it's just that I think that I'm being, well, sexually harassed. Although I could be wrong. I've never been sexually harassed before, so I could be mistaken.
Well, we do not tolerate that kind of thing around the office.
No.
Now, who's been doing this to you?
Well...
I'm sorry, Mandy. I didn't realize you were in a meeting.
Oh, that's right. What did you need?
I need to take some measurements around the office for the new cabinets we're ordering from IKEA.
Oh, I've completely forgotten. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now, what were we talking about? Oh, right. Being sexually harassed.
Yes.
Now, I must say that this is very disappointing. We're trying to run a professional place around here. But apparently some people need to be corrected. Now, who do you think needs to be punished?
Well, I don't want anyone punished. I just want to stop being harassed.
I'm so sorry, Jeremy. Let me see who that is real quick, and then we can continue. Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mandy. I didn't realize you had a guest in here.
Oh, we were just in a meeting. What can I do for you?
Oh, I just finished the Prince for May's press release, and I just wanted to run them by you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Are those...
Oh, don't pay any attention to those. Those are just some mistakes. I accidentally fell on the copier earlier. Yeah, it was while I was changing my shirt.
Why?
Well, I spilled orange juice on it this morning, and I couldn't just walk around all day with a big stain on my shirt. Now, could I? Oh my God, Jeremy! Did you cut yourself shaving this morning?
No.
That looks horrible! Is that the only cut, or are there more?
Now, Jeremy, we really must get to the bottom of this. I'm trying to run a professional place around here, and the last thing I want is our reputation to be tarnished. We can't have naughty things happening around the office. Now, can we, Sarah?
No, Mandy, of course not. Who's been naughty to you, Jeremy?
Your feet are 12 inches long.
12 inches!
I'm going to make this a top priority. I need the name of the person that's been doing this to you. So, I just want you to write it down, and I will personally make sure.
Want to give me a hand?
They said it couldn't be done, but I, Professor Myrtle Varnia, have done it. Hidden from the world, safe from prying eyes, I have developed my own secret laboratory beneath the blasted North Dakotan plains. The world shall soon come to tremble at the powers unleashed from beneath these oft-frozen hinterlands. And I must confess that even I do not know the scope of these powers. With my research unfettered by the petty rigors of the establishment, I will concoct revolutionary theorems, diabolical schemes. This laboratory shall serve as the loins from which shall spring a wealth beyond Rockefeller, a renown beyond Shakespeare, and a wealth beyond Cheney! But enough. It is time for the work to begin. Merklesmania, the book! The book, mistress, as you desired it. Through the construction of this edifice, I have remained active, filling this volume with experiment after experiment to unleash once I was able. Now's the time for these experiments to soar. And with them, my legend. Now, what shall my first experiment be? Aha! Merkelsvania, fetch me a potato!
Yes, miss. A potato?
Yes!
Well, excuse my rudeness, mistress, but what need have you for a potato?
Oh, it's very simple. By bombarding the potato with various forms of radiation, I hope to grow the potato to gargantuan dimensions!
Oh, and?
Well, the one flaw in this facility is that it's not, in common parlance, off the grid. Once I have reared my potato, I plan to embed copper and steel within the potato, creating a great natural electric circuit, which I can then use to run the laboratory.
So you should want to create a great potato clock, mistress.
A what?
A potato clock! I learned about it in 3rd grade science. You take some nails and some copper and put them in a pair of potatoes and you can run an LED clock.
Oh, well, how diabolical! You learned this in 3rd grade?
Well, yes, now that I think about it, the experiment required 2 potatoes.
Ingenious! I shall have to undertake more research before this fiendish endeavor can begin.
Yes.
No matter, I have more experiments up my sleeve. I have long urine, for instance, to discover the effects of gasoline on fire!
Oh, you lost me.
Well, most of this is barely legible, but it seems to contain the makings of an experiment to gauge the effects when one adds gasoline to an open flame.
Well, under such circumstances, wouldn't the fire grow larger?
That seems logical. Dag!
Dag indeed.
I remember now. I produced this particular diversion when I was under the influence of that fine Turkish hashish. Never mind. I know there are wondrously vile ideas hidden in here. Aha! Oh! An experiment to mimic the explosive properties of a volcano! Oh, it is very simple. First, the first step will be to construct a volcano! In miniature. Within the basin, I plan to introduce baking soda. Within the same basin, I will place a quantity of vinegar. If my calculations are correct, the resulting chemical reaction will be able to teach us about geological forces!
Professor, that is brilliant!
I know! I cannot imagine why that did not occur to me years ago! By mastering volcanoes, I could, dare I say it, rule the world!
And perhaps we could inject red and orange dye into the solution to make it look like real lava.
Yes!